good morning, guys. Okay, today I'm going to explain how to use the frames and how to generate the frames in a web pages. So first, what I want to do. So first, I will define my frame how I want it. So this is the example how I'm defining here. Just I'll increase the size of this diagram. So okay, first one. So this is my web page layout. In my web page, I want four frames. That is what F1, F2, F3, F4. These are the four frames should contain. So each and every frame has its own respective information. So these information are provided and it will appear in the same web page. So I should not navigate between the tabs or between the web browsers. So first one, F1 contains the one frame, nothing but the one web page. This is another web page. This is another web page, and fourth one is another web page. So first one is a one web page, F2 is another web page, F2 is F3 is another web page, F4 is the another web page. So this in this layout I want to design my web pages. Now we will see one by one how to create a frames and how to create the web pages for these frames. So now I'm telling again clearly. So it contains one page, second page, third page, and four pages. So four different HTML web pages I required. So now what I will do, so I'll go to the code. So first I will create a frame1.html. Instead of creating the frames, first I'm creating the web pages. So how many number of web pages I required for the frame? So four web pages I required. So that I'm creating in the name of frame1.html. So first doc type HTML. So inside the HTML, what I'm doing, I'm using the style sheet. So style sheet is nothing but to apply the style to the entire web pages or only a particular line or only a particular block. So here what I'm using in the style, I'm using the division tag. So use of division tag is, so whatever the properties or styles I'm applying, so it will applicable only to the one particular container or particular division or a particular section of the page, not whole section, only a particular section or particular division. For example, see here, from here to here, so this one block from starting from style to style. For example, this is a one block, or opening from here to here, ending here. So this is another block. So like that, for the block wise, it will apply the particular style properties to the web page. So I open the style within the head. So division, I'm making use of the division tag. So division. So what are the properties? Background color is so and so, and height equals 600 px. Closing the division, closing the style, then closing the head. So if you want, you can make use of the title, no problem. Then I will come to the body. In the body, I am creating the division now. So whatever the body here I have, for example, if you see, this is the entire body. In this entire body, I'm taking only this particular division, particular section. So in this particular section, what I want to do, I want to display this information. This is the first frame. This is the first frame. I'm using the marquee tag for the scrolling option. I'm using the H2. So this whatever the text I have put here is, this is the frame. This is the first frame. It will display in the heading of size 2. When I'm closing the division, only this particular section, means only to this particular section it will apply the property like background color is so and so and height is 600 pixel, and closing the division tag, closing the body tag, closing the HTML. This is what frame1.html. This is a simple web page where frame1.html created. And I'll go to the second one. The second one also same division tag I'm using here. I'm giving the different background color. You just check here. So this start from 7 triple F D4. So here you start from 2F 4F 4F. So again in the same page I'm replicating in a different frame numbers. So here marquee, here I'm using the marquee direction up, height equals 500 and width equals 300. So marquee also you can use the properties or attributes to give the particular values. So direction, how it should be, so the marquee should be a scrolling upside. So towards the up, the text has to scroll. So what is the text? This is the second frame. This is the second one. This is the second frame. So I'm closing the division, closing the body, closing the head. This was the second frame2.html. Next I'm creating frame3.html. Division division. I'm using here division tag. So in this division tag, I'm mentioning the properties like background color C1 double F C1 and height equals 500 pixel. So whatever the size, whatever the color you want, you can give for the properties. Then in the body of the section, I'm mentioning the division tag. So in the division tag, I'm using the same H2 header information with the size 2 and marquee direction down. So now the text, this is the third frame. So this text will scroll towards down with the height of 500 and height of width of 300. This is the frame 3. Closing the what are the tags we opened, that tags I am closed here. Again for frame 4, again I am using the this one frame 4. I am using the division tag to give a particular background color to the some section or some block. So in the division tag, direction equals right, so towards right this text will scroll. That text is, this is the fourth frame. So here background color equals white and direction equals right. So I'm not setting any width and height for this. So it's up to you what are the properties you want. Now we created frame1.html, frame2.html, frame3.html, frame4.html. So in our diagram, this is frame1.html, frame2.html, frame3.html, frame4.html. So now I created the 4 web pages. Now we created the 4 web pages. Now I have to create a frame. To make it this particular format, I have to create a frame. For that one, I'll go to the main frame.html. This is my file name and the title is frame tag. So here what I'm doing, instead of taking the body, I'm taking the frame set. So whatever the frame you want to define, that frame should be defined within the frame set. So here what I'm doing, I'm taking the frame set, I'm defining the frame set column wise. So in a previous lab example, I taken as a row wise and turn to the column. Now what I'm doing, I'm taking the column. So column, first frame should be 25%, second frame should be 50%, and third frame should be 25%. You just see the diagram. This should be 25%, this should be 50%, this should be 25. So if this I have a 3 column frames, column 1 frame, column 2 frame, column 3 frame. So now what I'm doing, so for the column 1, so for the 25%, I am giving the link of frame1.html. So whatever the page I created now, this one, so this page, so that page I am giving here the link. So why I am not taking the full path, because entire files in the same folder, entire whatever the pages I am creating, all the pages in the same folder, that's why I am not taking. Suppose if the files are in a different locations, then we have to take the entire path. So then I'm taking the properties in no resize. So no resize means you cannot adjust the frames, you cannot resize like down, right or left, so you cannot resize it. So once you give a property like no resize, it becomes a static. If you are not given a resize, it's a dynamic. You can increase the width and height of the frame size. So now column 1's 25%, frame 1, now nothing but here. Now I set the link for f1 frame. I set that frame1.html for the f1 size. Next I'm creating frame rows. Where I'm creating frame rows for the 50%. So here this is for the first column. Now I am creating this frame set for the second column, that is what 50%. In the 50%, I am creating the rows 50%, 50%. So this is what column 2. In that I am creating the 2 rows. This is the F2 is 1 row, F3 is 1 row. So the column is 50%. In that 50%, so frame 2 will take the 50% of the row and frame 3 will take the 50% of the row space. So now in the column 2 I have a 2 frame rows, that is what F2 and F3. So here frame src is another property, so another attribute which I am using to link the respective web pages for the frame2.html no resize, frame src equals frame3.html no resize. Now I created these 2 row frames with the respective frames link, that is what frame2 and frame3.html. Now I close the frame set tag. Now I am adding the src frame src equals frame4.html. This is frame4.html is for this f4 portion. So this f4 contains the frame4.html, and I am closing the entire frame set and I am closing the html. I am closing the entire html here. So what is the use of this particular frame set? So whenever I want to display the n number of information or different types of information in a single page, then I can go with the whatever the design we want. So this is a simple example which I am taking to display the 4 web pages in a single web page, 4 different web pages in a single web page by using the frame concept. So now I will just run the first frame1.html. This frame1.html, what it contains, so it looks like this. So nothing but say here frame1.html. Then I'll come frame2.html. In the frame2.html, here this is down to up, towards up, it's scrolling. See, I given the direction as a up. So frame3.html here towards down. So starting from top to down, it will, and this is the size what I mentioned. This is the size. See here, the size is height equals 500, width equals 300. So this is how it is displaying. Height equals 500, width equals 300. It's taking within this content, within this block only, the text will be scroll towards downside. So next, I have a frame4.html. So just we will see how it works. So here I am not I given the direction as a right side, towards the right side. So from left to right side it will scroll. Here I am not mentioned any of the division, means any of the divisions. See here. So division, the background color is double F double F double 1, height equals 500 pixels. So what it's doing, it's taking the height of this size. This is the division. This is the division tag part. So but in marquee I am not use any height and width, so by default it's taking with the white and default space is taking. So towards the right side it's moving. This is what the 4 frames which I have. Now I'll come to the main frame. I will run the main frame. So when I run the main frame, I'll get the 4 pages within the same page. This is the first frame, this is the second one, this is the second one, this is the third one, this is the fourth one. Just I'll open the diagram here. I'll zoom out. Here, based on my diagram only, I created the page. So F1 is, this is the F1 frame, and this is the F2, this is the F3, this is the F4. This is how I created. So like this, here, whenever the page exceeds the size limit, so whenever the web page exceeds the frame size limit, then automatically we will get the scroll bar. So here frame 2 and frame 3 we will get the scroll bar. In the frame 1, frame 4 we didn't get the scroll bars, and whatever the size we mentioned in the division now, so in the division tag only that much size is taking the particular colors as well as the scrolling information. So guys, this is about the frame. If you not understand, again please watch the same video, otherwise you just ping me in a WhatsApp, so I'll clarify. Thank you.